somebody is creating these values. Are you creating them?
Changing.
Are you? Is this really your belief, or is it a belief you've been handed to by somebody else?
Or a judgment then on the other person for doing it.
And it's amazing how susceptible we are to these suggestions, the constant suggestions by society. This is good, this is bad. So if you notice, you might find yourself constantly going around today, during the day, and having these thoughts. This is good. Oh, that person did that. That's good. This is bad, what they did. There's this
they
constant
look nice,
sense.
They don't look nice.
There's this constant
well,
judgment. This is good. This is bad. This is good. This is bad. And so you can't really be happy when you're constantly in this good-bad judgment thing. So there's somehow that by observing what you're doing, if you can go beyond this constant judgment of good or bad and get to a level of just accepting things as they are. Oh, there's a flat tire there. I'll do something to change it if I want to. But it's not bad. You're not creating this whole bad thing constantly. You know, your life becomes a lot more happier if you just accept what's there. You just observe that you don't have to constantly create this judgment of good and bad that you've been brainwashed your entire life to do. You're constant brainwashing that certain things are good, certain things are bad, and it's a way of keeping people unhappy because bad feels bad. As soon as you create bad, you're creating an unhappy condition for yourself.
And so, as you said, the way out of it, or the way to...
The way to go beyond this good and bad is just to observe. Observe how you've been brainwashed into creating these values of good or bad. Observe it and just say to yourself, well, I don't have to do this. I can just accept whatever's here as it is. I don't have to create it as bad. I don't have to put that value on that it's bad. And I don't have to feel bad. As soon as you put the value of bad, then you have to feel bad. I don't have to do either of that. And as soon as you create the value of good, then you've also set yourself up for bad. So you don't have to create this good and bad constantly. I mean, yeah, it's a wonderful high. Good is a wonderful high. And you can go, wow, I'm good.
What goes up must come down.
That's right. What goes up, as soon as you created that good, you've also set yourself up for bad, because good is not sustainable forever.
But it all sounds so easy. Is it as easy as it sounds?
Well, no, it's because of the brainwashing is so deep for years. You know, in my case, 54 years of constant brainwashing. It doesn't just go away in a second. It's something that has to be looked at constantly, moment to moment, for a long, long time. I'm not saying it's gone away for me, so I can't tell you how long it takes to completely get rid of all brainwashing.
So how can you say it has changed you by observing that your judgments of this is good, this is bad, I don't like this, I like that, it should be this way, it shouldn't be that way. So how's things changed for you from observing it? What have you noticed?
Well, what I've noticed from observing it is you're not so subject to the really painful emotions. Emotions are just a body feeling of this judgment of bad.
Of what you're thinking.
Well, of what you're thinking. It can be good emotions, bad emotions.
So if you think bad, it's going to create a bad feeling in you.
Yeah, there's a tension there. If you think something's bad, if you put a value of bad on something, and especially on yourself, then you get angry. You'll feel the anger, the rage, the
hurt,
irritation, the hurt, because that's what bad is. So your body has to. It does just create that feeling. Good is a really release and opening. Good, yeah, I'm good.
So what would you say then, if you didn't have good or bad, would you not be just people might say, well, you might be feeling this, you might be cold and aloof, you might have no feeling in you. So what happens then if it's nothing's good or bad? What is it? If you just say, this is the way it is, does that give you any feeling?
Yeah, there's a joy, there's an allowing of everything, you know, it's just a natural joy with what is.
So life's like an adventure rather than struggle and trying to get this way or that way.
Right, right. It's instead of the constant ups and downs of good, bad, because one doesn't come without the other, good, bad.
Roller
You just,
coaster.
everything is very acceptable and joyous and happy. And it is a very positive, acceptance is a very positive feeling. So it is a way of being positive. But if you tell people to be positive, that tends to be something that...
They're fighting with themselves.
Yeah, it tends to make people say, I should be this way. That positive is good, negative is bad, and you're still on this positive, negative thing where you're judging yourself, you're judging others. So instead of just being positive, it's better to just accept whatever's there. Whether it's positive or negative, you just accept it.
Sounds
End of this part.
okay.